Whoa. Avengers Infinity War, finally. Avengers Infinity War is now the 19th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Just, oh my god. 10 years ago Iron Man came out, just now almost 20 films in this universe. Unbelievable. Now this is the third Marvel Cinematic Universe film directed by Anthony and Joe Russo after Winter Soldier and Civil War, starring pretty much everyone. Marvel Cinematic Universe in this movie. And I just want to get this out of the way. This is going to be a spoiler-free review. No spoilers in this review. If any of you are worried about spoilers in this review, don't worry, you're safe here. So to sum up the plot quickly, Thanos is coming. He's looking for the Infinity Stones. If he does, we're all doomed. The Avengers have to stop him. That's pretty much it. So I think it would be an understatement to say I was excited for this huge, highly anticipated Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. As a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe ever since I saw Iron Man back in 2008, how could I not be excited for this movie? And setting up so many characters well, story arcs, and many good films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and some I like more than others, but there are some that I love. Just how amazing and flawlessly this Marvel Cinematic Universe has been set up, unlike DC, who I just felt like rushed a lot to get to Justice League. Here, this Marvel Cinematic Universe, just amazing what they did over the years. So this was my most anticipated movie of 2018, and I was pretty excited from right here. It's like, here's where my expectations were, and now that I've seen the film last night, and only seen it once, and I think it just exceeded them, went through right there, just, oh boy, this was fantastic. Just, oh man, this was worth the wait. Just 10 years leading to this, just, wow. I was speechless by the end of this movie. Avengers Infinity War is not just a fantastic superhero movie, a fantastic film in general. And I'm not sure, even though I've only seen the movie once, I'm not sure where it ranks on my MCU ranking, but maybe neck and neck between Civil War. It's pretty darn high. I love this movie. I want to get this guy out of the way. Josh Brolin is incredible as Thanos. Many years leading up to this villain was so worth the wait. I was a little worried about Thanos going into this movie, that he was just going to be a big evil guy. Was he going to have some weak motivations, or it's just going to be evil just because, or he's just going to be another Steppenwolf from Justice League, another bland and generic villain? Nope. Thanos is amazing. Not only menacing, just so menacing in this movie, but motivated. You understand what he's trying to do, and in some ways, Thanos is the main character of this movie. Despite other characters in this movie, it's pretty much Thanos' movie. It's pretty much the movie's about him and his goals, what he's trying to do. I also loved his relationship with Gamora, his adopted daughter. It's well done in this movie. Thanos was so worth the wait. 6 years of waiting, he did not disappoint at all. And, sorry Eric Killmonger for Black Panther, I love you, but Thanos is the best Marvel Cinematic Universe villain. Josh Brolin killed it as Thanos. And now to the rest of the performances. Excellent. Everyone brought their A game to this movie. They were so prepared for this movie. Everyone was great. There was seriously not one performance that's meh or bad. Everyone was great. From Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Scarlett Johansson, Benedict Cumberbatch, Tom Holland, Chris Pratt, everyone, fantastic job. And luckily, every character gets a chance to shine, at least do something, add some relevance to the plot, which is great. There was not one character that felt like was sidelined too much. Everyone got right amount of screen time they deserve, and also some great interactions between the characters that I thought I would never see in any other Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Thor, Guardians of the Galaxy. There were many great interactions throughout the film that are so entertaining, just such a joy to watch. In the hands of a wrong director, this movie should have failed. So many characters would be messy, convoluted, but here, this movie was surprisingly well organized, more than I thought it would. They did a good job balancing each stories, the tones, and they still maintained the same character. It still feels like you're watching their film, but with a different director, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy, but directed by both the Russo brothers, who directed the last two Captain America movies. And I thought it worked great, and it was surprisingly good story, good flowing story that didn't really feel too messy or convoluted, and I followed the story just fine. And this is quite an emotional film. I'll even say it's probably the most dramatic film in the MCU. There was some hard-hitting emotional stuff in this movie that honestly quite unexpected, and I thought the dramatic scenes were really well done in this movie. It's a lot funnier movie than I expected, not just like a dramatic and sad films like, oh no, everything's sad, and no, there's still some good comedy too that still maintains some lightheartedness to the story too. Also, the amazing action scenes, they're great, filmed very well. A little bit of shaky cam, it's like the Russo brothers toned down the shaky cam from the last two Captain America movies, and luckily it's not too distracting or poorly done shaky cam. You can at least see what's going on and follow the action well. The standout action scene, the Wakanda battle, that you've seen in the trailers, involving the dome, amazing. I also want to mention the epic musical score by Alan Silvestri, who I can't believe doesn't compose more often for the MCU. His music was so good, some epic and some joy when it needed and some dramatic when it needed to be. Just an epic musical score. 2.5 hours, no problem. I was not bored once. I was in it from the opening scene, just from the opening scene of this movie. Starts like that, you're in it. And floor me till the end of the movie. And that does lead me to my only problem with Avengers Infinity War, the ending. Not necessarily the ending itself, well actually it does, because it ended and I wanted more. I seriously want to watch Avengers Part 4 right away after this movie instead of just waiting next year for it. I seriously wanted more. Overall, I absolutely loved Avengers Infinity War. Fantastic movie. Great characters, great directing, balanced the tones and the stories well, despite how many characters are in this movie. Funny, dramatic when it needs to be. Just an amazing superhero movie. I don't know if I'll say it's my favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movie yet, even though I've only seen the film once. I really want to see it again. Just absolutely love this movie. Well done, Russo brothers. Just amazing how they pulled it off. So I'm gonna give Avengers Infinity War, but bam, 5 out of 5 stars. Loved it, an absolute smile on my face, and just I was speechless by the end of this movie. Just had an absolute blast with this movie. Pretty much everyone in the cast brought their A game to this movie. They did not want to disappoint their fans in any way, and as a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe ever since 2008, I was satisfied. So what do you guys think of Avengers Infinity War? Do you agree? Disagree with me? Let me know below. Make sure to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're new here. It really means a lot. I'm Jack Benner, and look forward to another movie review.